Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to City Skylines, where we are building the town of Mossley. Now, in the end of the last episode, we did put up a couple of new areas. We put together the town of Magnolia, which is kind of an extension of Hickory, and we put together the little town of Myrtle up here. Now, Myrtle is having some power issues, but I think that'll get worked out fairly soon. We're just waiting for it to kind of fill out. It does seem to have... It is disconnected from the water treatment facilities of the rest of the towns. So we're going to connect that up there. Alright. So that should take care of that part. Now we're just kind of worried about power a little bit. We could go ahead with some power lines here. Wave power plants, okay. And let's see. We can put some power lights in here, which would kind of make sense for this area because it is fairly well industrial. And it may have fixed itself here as it has started to level out. Yep, okay, so we've got a little bit of an area here. It is like right next to the dump. But I'm hoping that that will give workers to the Myrtle mining mineral industry. Okay. Because that's kind of the goal for this little community, is to provide... Oh, there's a concert going on. Oh, and it just ended. And everybody's leaving. So we're going to have all kinds of traffic going away from the concert venue as everybody heads out and about. Okay, so we are having some serious traffic issues here, and I really think that it is time for me to take and put in a lot of these alleyways that that I have in some of the other areas and see if that maybe doesn't eliminate some of the traffic problems. Now, what that is going to do, though, it is going to mean that we're going to have to do some eminent domain and take out some houses and kind of redo some of our districting. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the game here for a minute. I'm going to grab my pass. And we're going to go ahead with these. And we're just going to connect up through here. Yes, it does mean that I'm losing houses. I think that'll be okay. And I'm going to end up losing some commercial districts too. But that's just the way it's going to work. Because these need to be able to connect to everywhere. Because I want walking. I want people to be able to walk from one side of town to the other and see if that doesn't free up some of the traffic problems that we're having. I even want to have walking to the industrial districts. Okay, there we go. Into here. Yeah, so that is connected there. And then up through here. But yeah, there's a lot of houses that are pretty much getting demolished in this process. I would also like a connection up here. And across to the industrial area. But I'd also like connections here and here so that people can connect to this area. Let's go ahead and turn this on. There. Now we can move it to kind of pull that back, maybe. Give me that, and then we can bring this back to where it's supposed to be. There we go. Alright, clean that up just a bit. Okay. So we have this pedestrian path through there. I think I want a connection here to it. There. Okay, and then we need to finish up connecting these through here. And it is removing the houses, and it is removing the zoning, which is exactly what I want. Having a connection there is not a bad idea. And it does kind of create this little park, at the end of each one here. And I think I want to have... I know there's a sidewalk there, but... go ahead and put a path right there. I think that would be good. And we'll connect all that up. There we go. Let's see here. And we need to do another one through here. Let's turn the snapping back on. That gets us along the high school here. We do need to move it over just a hair, so it kind of rides right along that school. we go. And then another one through here. And hopefully this doesn't like totally crash the game when I start this up. I say that as we get some weird jumps. Alright, here. Okay, and again we'll kind of have to see how that looks. Okay, we can do this a little bit so that it kind of swings out from the elder care center there. And again, the idea here is that this will give people an incentive to kind of walk a few places. Okay, and it does kind of go through that park there, which is okay by me. Move that over there. We're going to move that tree around. There. Alright, so that gets us to there, which gets us almost right to the park, which is awesome. And I think that will work just like that. Now I do need to check my zoning because it may have changed some things, and I want to make sure that everything is still properly zoned here. Get that. That. And that and okay. That should be commercial there. Okay, and yeah. I've got a few residential spots there that just need to be cleaned up just a tad. There we go. Through there. And why don't we go ahead and make this residential. We'll give that to residential there. And this over here can go commercial. Might be able to get a few more things in there. All right. Let's go ahead and get time going again. Be interesting to see if any buildings pop up right here. We don't really have a lot of demand for anything, which is interesting. I mean, I have zoned industrial. I have large industrial. I mean, this could repopulate itself fairly easy. It has power. It has water. It's all set. We're just kind of letting this grow up. Okay, we got the alleyways set up in Hickory. Pretty happy with how those turned out. There we go. Got that situated. Nice. I think I'm happy with that. Okay. How are we doing over here? Still not very full. Still lots of open plots. It's starting to grow though. We have a decent income. We're at 12,329 people. What did Small City give us? Cable cars, monorails, end of line cable car stop, train stations, cargo train terminal. Okay. All right. Grand Dual Island platform train station. Okay, so we ended up getting cargo and basically we got trains, and I really want to put in a cargo rail station right there, which means that we are going to have to build a train track over into this area. So I'm thinking the best place to do this really is right in here. So I need train tracks. I guess I need to put down a cargo rail station first, which I am going to have over in here, I think. Okay, so if I put the cargo rail station in here, or I could put it here. If I put it in this area, then it should service all of this area here, and then I can take so I'd really like to run my track like right down through here. I mean, even like right in here. But honestly, that is probably a really bad place for this train. I could do it in here. You know, if I take and put in a dirt road in here, I could put that train station right here. Okay. So that gives me the train station. It's not in a great place. It needs some terrain leveling. through here. Okay, and then we could soften the terrain through here. And through here. Okay. Now the question is going to be, how do I run that track through there? Because I'm also going to want a couple of bypass tracks through here. Okay. Do that. And that. Okay, so we got that. This really seems to need a tunnel. Underneath of all of this. So if I come up through here, okay. And I can take this track over to here. And then I can take it across the highway here. We might want to slope that a little bit better. And then connect that up to here. There. Okay. Let's use Move It to take this slope out much further. And do the same thing over here. And slope. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have that. And now we can connect this up. Okay, so we want road to there. And then we do want to finish this connection out back to here, and I think we'll go ahead and put one in there. And then we can go ahead and upgrade that road there, I think, and this one as well. There. Now, we need water out to our rail yard. All right. And I think we can go straight across the industrial district because it is an industrial district. And power. Okay, so power is connected. So we should be up and running. Hopefully we will see a train come through here at some point and start feeding the rail yard. Okay, I do think we want to put in a medium warehouse in here. And maybe even a large one. Well, maybe a small one along here. I want this one to be balanced. Zoned industry or products, and I want this to empty. And same thing here. I want this to empty in unique factory products. Okay, so there's that. This rail line here, I would like for it to continue on. And maybe connect back up to here. If we can page up here. There we go, and connect that to that, and have a connection there, and a connection to there. Okay. All right, so we have some rail line set up. I have not seen anything. Well, maybe. I saw some movement there. Did a train happen? Okay, they were unhappy about something. Well, everybody was unhappy about something. Okay, we are getting some cargo movement into the train station, which is good. And I think, you know, we're keeping that traffic somewhat away from the rest of town, which is good. All right. More buildings. Are we gonna get a train here? Hey, a train! Awesome! And they unloaded. And we have a train here that is appearing to... yeah. Okay. So the train station is working. Awesome. Hopefully it won't mess up traffic too much in this area. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see. But I'm actually hoping that with that, that it lowers the amount of traffic that is in elsewhere. Because that station is essentially for this industrial zone. Yep. Cool. All right. Well, with the train station working, I am happy with that. And I think we are about out of time for this episode. So I am going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.